What's up, Alex? A quick demo for you for your custom MHS saber. This was powder coated by Christopher Royal over at Royal Custom Armory and then sent to me for an install. This is installed a Proffie and it has a removable chassis setup. You've got CC sabers in here for your lit PCB. You've got a few greeblies up here, but it's this silver one here kind of in the middle that is your blade retention. How you get to this chassis is you just want to unscrew the pommel. It is important that you unscrew the pommel only, and we'll go over that here in a second. Take your pommel off. You can see your chassis right here, but you can just go ahead and pull it out with your hands. This saber comes apart in a few different pieces. So first off, you've got your main emitter that screws in to the handle, right? And I tried to hand tighten it as much as I could, but you don't want to take it off right here. There's a bunch of wires in here, and it's just not how I intended for the saber to come apart for this install. So you want to try to not do that. The only place you want to open it is from the pommel. And then for your switches, because you had two different size holes in here already for your switches, this 16mm switch is your auxiliary, the bigger one. And then this smaller guy down here, I believe it's a 12mm switch. This is actually a brass KR Sabers NeoPixel switch, and I made this your activation. The NeoPixel color here will always match your blade, and I'll show you that here in a second. But here's your chassis. So you got a removable battery setup right here, a fully enclosed 28mm Smuggler's Outpost speaker. You got your Proffie board. Now you can get to your SD card and your micro USB from here. You don't ever have to move the board. It is just a snap fit down in here though. It's a extremely tight fit. That's how I like to keep it, so I don't have to use tape or anything. But the possibility to pop it up is there if you ever need to. Let's throw a battery in this guy. You hear that? That's a really good sign. Now what I did was I put a spacer inside this pommel and used all of this for sound resonance. So what you can do basically is you just take your chassis and throw it in this pommel first, just like that. And then you can come over here and you can screw it right into your saber. Tighten it all the way. Everything is nice and tight. So now when we come over here and hit activation, you got green LEDs here, so that's why your switch is green. And this saber is super loud. Auxiliary up here. Just tap it to turn it off. We'll throw a blade in this guy. I misspoke earlier about your blade retention. It is not the silver one. It is this brass one over here. So sorry about that. And this takes a 1-inch blade. Tighten it up. Holds the blade very well. Green blade. Green switch. Now we want to go through some colors. Hold down auxiliary and tap power, and then you can just twist the saber to cycle through colors. We like that red one. Just hit power. And now when we turn it back on, we'll have a red blade and a red switch. Blade lockup is holding down aux and hitting the saber at the same time. And then trading sound fonts is just tapping auxiliary.
Smooth Jedi. Smooth Gray.
Now you can see you got a fire blade here, so you'll have that in your switch as well. And I gave you twist off. I did not give you swing on though.
Smooth Fuzz.
Just like that. and this has the full stock font package on it. So we'll just go ahead and we'll take the blade out real quick. And then go over taking the battery out. Super easy to do. Just come over here again, unscrew your pommel. You can pull your chassis out with the pommel, just like that. And then come over here, pull your chassis out of the pommel. You might need a tool. I just use the back of my tweezers. Come over here from the positive side by the speaker. Pop it out just like that. And it's that easy. That's basically your MHS Saber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I will get this guy out in the mail to you come Monday. All right. Thank you.